Today is January 6th on a Tuesday. So just kind of give out a little recap. This is US dollar right here. And we can see here, like I told y'all before, that we're in a downtrend on the weekly, but we're in a transition phase, right? And price could do either or. But if price managed to push back up above here, right, then we can start seeing price start going back up above these levels. So on the daily, the previous day would actually close bullish. So we kind of go back to here. We can see how on the daily price actually closed bearish on this day right here, right? And usually when it came back from here, right, usually you kind of expect for price to, push down, retest and push down. But instead, we actually got a open, came down and closed. So if price do manage to break above this level, because last time we was here, we kind of came down. So if we do manage to break above this level, then we could be seeing the US dollar start pushing back up. So what that means for pairs like USD Japan, we can start seeing USD Japan start pushing back up. What that means for Euro USD, that means Euro USD can go down. So this is why it's very important to pay attention to the DXY, because it can tell you a lot what other forex pairs are doing, especially if you're heavy into forex. So let's go to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, yesterday we talked about how we were looking for a price to retest here and come back here and then break below here. Like I told y'all, if we was able to get a retest and then break below here, then we could be seeing USD Japan continue going down. But instead we didn't get that. We got price actually broke above here. So this is why I say we kind of want to see if we can make it above this level, because last time we came here we actually rejected strong. So this time we kind of here. So this is the 4 hour right here. So this is kind of where we at right now. So I'm a swing trader, so I trade maybe like once or twice out the week. So I wait very patient, but especially with this being the first week of the year, full week of the trading year, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be waiting patient. But a lot of times it's just following structure. Structure's gonna tell you what price is gonna do next. You ain't gotta really overthink it or trying to figure it out. Just follow what price is doing. So let's go to USD Japan then. So with USD Japan, we can see here. Let's go to the daily first, see how this went. So you can see here, actually on the previous day, we actually closed bullish, right? So we're still around this range where price can potentially push up. So on this day here, we had closed bearish. Let me zoom in on this for y'all. You can see how price is right now underneath this candle where price had, shot down and created a bearish engulfing candle. So underneath that range, but we can see how price had closed bullish here. So what that means? If, especially with DXY had closed bullish the previous day, yeah, most likely we could be going back to that original idea where we can be pushing back up to here. It just all depends on what price do. So as me as a swing trader, I always look at the 4 hour, the weekly and the daily to confirm my overall direction, and then I look at the daily to kind of confirm my direction, make sure it line up with the weekly, and then obviously I use the 4 hour to catch my entry. I don't usually go to lower. Now if I do go to like the hour, I'm only going to the hour to get more of a precise entry. So but for y'all intraday traders or scalpers, if y'all need to learn how to break down how to use combined time frames and break it down, just let me know in the comments below. I would be glad to give y'all the exact blueprint on how to break down. Like I said, look at this as my channel as a public Discord. Everything that people charge a hella money for, I'm giving it all away for free. I've been trading for 6 years, so I know what worked, what don't work. No, I'm not your average trader where I'm this rich, wealthy guy. No, I just take my steady gains and just work on. Obviously, I'm working on trying to be a full-time day trader eventually. But right now I'm content where I'm at. But other than that, so right now on the 4 hour, you can see here that price made a double bottom, then we push up right here, right? We still underneath the zone where we can still potentially push down. So, but this is a little small breaking structure on the 4 hour. So, but with the previous day closing, bullish, yeah, you just never know what can happen. We can be seeing price push up. So what I look for to confirm that, we do got this nice retest. So what I want to see is I want to see price close bullish on this 4 hour candle, because if price can close bullish on this 4 hour candle, pushing above this, right, then this gives me a strong, nice idea that we could be seeing price continue pushing up. Yes, I do expect some kind of resistance as it come into this zone right here. But overall, I'm expecting to kind of, since we did break above here, it just really depends on what this 4-hour candle do. And on top of that, will DXY continue to show strength? If DXY don't continue to show strength, I want to continue to push up, then obviously that's going to affect USD Japan. So that's kind of what my input is on that for right now. Now, someone in the comments if you do have a pair that you want me to break down, just drop in the comment below. So someone did mention GPU USD. So I'm going to break that down. I'll probably break down in a separate video so this video don't be too long. So, but let's look at gold real quick. So far gold is looking pretty nice. I do want to share this with y'all sometime, so you can see how I told y'all price can break up, retest, come down. Sometimes a retest can look like this. It can be price breaking out like how it did here, and then you see how we had this nice strong rejection. Sometimes a retest can look like that, where it just comes down, push up, close, and after it just start going up. Price can still overall push back down to and go up, but also a breaking retest can also look like this. So a breaking retest can look in, it don't always look like how you think it's gonna look sometimes, and then you be thinking price is gonna just drop back down, and then the whole time, no, your retest was right here, and then just keep going up higher. So it's just really a hit and miss. You just gotta take a trade and just have proper risk management. But overall, in the daily we closed bullish. So we closed bullish this previous day, like I expected. For the next day to continue to be bullish. Now that's how, if anybody understand candle behavior, right? CRT is nothing but understanding what candle behavior patterns is. When price had closed bullish on the previous day, right? The natural candle behavior pattern is to see price open, retrace down, and then continue going up. That's just the natural pattern because that's showing that we're in an up momentum. So obviously going to the next day, I'm going to continue to expect price to retrace down a little bit and then continue going up. How do I confirm that? I just confirm that just by watching the 4-hour. So right now we in a nice up momentum still in the 4-hour. You go to the hour. The hour is showing you nice structure. It is slowing down a little bit, but overall the structure is still good unless it decides to break this. If it break this right here, I'm gonna draw this on the hour, then that could be a key early signal to see price start retracing back down. So other than that, that's kind of what I'm looking at and where I'm at with price for the so far for the week. But like I said, if you have any other pair you want me to look at, let me know and I would break it down. But I'm gonna make a video for someone for Great Britain USD, so I'll tag you in it. And that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.